Happy Friday, Striver. Welcome to Growth Day. You're almost there. It's almost the end of the week. You're so close to the finish line of this week, of finishing this week's tasks, of knocking off those to-do lists, of delivering those Friday finishers, those deliverables you promised yourself or others that you would finish by end of day today. You're excited about this day. You're not thinking, oh, I can't get everything done. You're like, hey, I'm going to do my best today. I'm going to show up with a great attitude. I'm going to work this day and complete strong. And so today's topic we're going to take on for you is on persistence. Because it's so easy to get to Friday morning and just bail. You know, okay, well, there's still so much to do, and I didn't get as far as I wanted, and, you know, I've been trying this for days or weeks or months or years, and just another week, I didn't do all the things I'd hoped to, and I wasn't perfect, and I guess I'm just gonna kind of flub the day and, you know, be discouraged and doubt myself and just stop. No, persistence. One of my favorite words in all of the English language. The idea that you will persist, and I think that's so beautiful about persistence is it's this long-term mindset, isn't it? When we celebrate people who had persistence, we're not like, they sure worked hard Monday and Tuesday. It's like, no, man, it's like month after month or year after year or decade after decade. It's a celebration of people who stick to those passions and those dreams and work hard through it and make it happen through the ups and the downs. And ultimately, not only do they win and are they recognized for that win, but more importantly, internally, they had the greatest win of all. They persisted through the struggles. They taught themselves to be strong, taught themselves to be focused, taught themselves to be dedicated human beings. And isn't that what we all want to be? Oh my goodness, persistence. 4 big ideas for you here today, Striver. Number 1, persistence comes from clarity of purpose or topic or lifestyle. Clarity. It means you have a focus, an idea, a vision, an ambition, a hunger for something specific. You want to achieve that thing, that purpose or that goal, or you want to work on that topic until there is mastery or winning, or you want to have that type of lifestyle so you dedicate yourself to creating it and improving it and becoming it. That clarity and that hunger of purpose or dedication to topic, or dedication to living that specific type of lifestyle, those things matter. Because without clarity, you just won't persist. You'll just bounce onto the next thing, that next shiny object, that next distraction, that next fancy new opportunity. And all of a sudden, your days and your weeks and your months and your years start looking like all these side tracks and random spider webs of effort. Eventually, persistence comes from a narrowing down of options, doesn't it? So maybe today, as you even hear me doing this daily fire, you open up your journal and you write the word persistence across that journal and you just start typing. What is that thing you need to persist towards? Is it a specific purpose, goal, mission? Is it a specific topic you just want to work on until you've mastered it? Is it a type of lifestyle you'd like to live and dedicate yourself toward? Please think about it. Because if you don't capture it and narrow it and focus, then you'll just be busy doing lots of different things, but you'll never persist towards those things that matter most for yourself. Second big idea, obviously persistence comes from scheduled effort. I'm always that high performance guy in your ear saying, block that time in your calendar, my friend. The reason you become efficient and effective and high performing is because you start blocking time on your calendar to do things. You don't just keep showing up and going through the motions or winging the day after day after day, because there ends up being so much unused and wasted space. Don't worry. If you read High Performance Habits, you know you don't have to schedule every hour of the day. It's actually not about cramming too much in or like burning out or scheduling yourself to overwhelm. That's actually not the practice. The practice is to ensure that about 60% of your week is dedicated to moving towards things that really move the needle. the needle movers, the major activities that actually make a difference towards your goal or your dream. And all the people that we celebrate in history who achieved remarkable things, they just did a lot of it. Whether it's an inventor we celebrate, a business person we celebrate, a leader of a country we celebrate, a person in the neighborhood who you admired, who made it and was still a great person, you know, they just worked at that thing for a long time. They were scheduled in their effort. They had a consistent routine or a certain amount of time each week or each month or each morning that they dedicated towards something. Even the great writers who wrote the great novels, and those novels took, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years to write, they still found that time on a daily or weekly basis to do a significant writing session. It was block time, scheduled effort. Third big idea. Persistence requires the adaptive mindset, right? A learning mindset, but there's a difference between a learning mindset and an adaptive mindset. Learning mindset says, I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to notice the new distinctions. I'm excited to do the research. I'm excited to test and see how things go. Adaptive is not just the learning mindset. Adaptive says, I am willing to change my approach and change myself in order to hit this goal. I am willing to stray from what is comfortable or easy to try new things that require something more of myself, that I might have to skill up in order to achieve this. I might have to develop new capabilities that I never even imagined myself doing. It's not one of those things you get to say, well, I'm just this profile in Myers-Briggs, or I've done this psychological test or this Enneagram, and it says that I'm this type of person. It's like, I'm sorry, your Strengths Finder is not predictive to long-term success either, because your style is less important than what you must become to have the things you want to have and be. And that's important to remember. I always share the story of, listen, I wasn't a natural, skilled speaker. I was not natural in front of a camera. I was anxious and freaked out and terrified to get on stages. And now, you've seen the videos. I'm speaking at arenas around the world, having the opportunity to communicate every day. I knew I had to develop that. Even though all my psychological profiles say I was introverted, I knew I had to learn to become more comfortable with people and large groups of people and expending a certain type of energy and learning to renew it faster, even though that's not my natural quote unquote style or my profile. It's important that I am willing to develop myself and develop my skills from the learning in order to achieve the thing or to live the thing or to become the thing. That's the adaptive mindset. Finally, to persist over a long period of time, you need to have some wins. You need to set some milestones, some goals, and you need to hit them and win. You need to have that sense of those small achievements or even those big ones that you said, okay, I was going to do this, I did it, and you get to pat yourself on the back. A win doesn't mean you get the medal. A win doesn't mean you're celebrated and appreciated and recognized and honored by everybody on the planet. A win is an internal demarcation that says, hey, I followed through on what I said I was going to do, and I hit that mark. Even if that mark is just 1 page a day if you're a writer, even if that mark is just that first sale as an entrepreneur, even if that mark is just that first website, or even if that mark is just that tough meeting you had to have with your supervisor, even if it's just that final sit down with somebody you love who you said you're going to honor. Whatever it is, to persist over a period of time, you got to have some wins. Your mind, your body, your spirit, your emotional energy comes from those momentum moments, i.e. wins. Those moments where you recognize you hit a milestone and you recognize you got some momentum here. Okay, good job. So what do you got to do? You got to schedule those. You got to write down your goals. You got to create a plan. Hey, you're in the GrowthDay app. Smash that navigation that says plan and write out your plan. Just type down the activities or the to-do lists and set those schedules and deadlines and reminders and knock off those bullet points. Get that plan done. Those little small wins, those moments of momentum, that carries you through over the long term. And then one day you wake up and you realize you persisted. You are persistent. You win. You get that big goal, or you recognize in yourself who you have become and you are proud of it. And rightfully so, striver, because you kept going. If you enjoyed this session today, do yourself a favor. Complete the self-improvement. Make this self-help stick by filling out your journal on the topic of persistence and why you're going to persist, or filling out a plan so that you have something to celebrate and win at. Use the tool itself. GrowthDay, we're trying to make self-improvement a way of life, but the tool, the app, is how you make self-help stick. You take these ideas and you activate them, that you experience the growth, not just listening. Do the work. Write the journal. Build the plan. Keep doing it. You can do this. Every day is a great day to grow.